Hello and warm greetings to all the enthusiastic DSSC aspirants out there. I hope you're charged up and ready because today we're stepping into a thrilling journey, Chapter 6, Part 1, The Valley of Death. Before we dive in, I trust you all have understood Chapter 5 well. If not, don't worry, go back, revise, and come prepared because every chapter builds your strength for the ultimate mission. And here's some exciting news for you. Friends, we've officially launched the PDF version of our notes. So, if you want your own copy to study anytime, anywhere, just book it right away. The contact number is given in the description box below. Don't miss it. Now, without any further delay, let's march forward together and explore the intensity, the lessons, and the spirit hidden in Chapter 6, The Valley of Death. Stay focused, stay motivated, and let's begin. 10 days had slipped by since the clash at Jang, and the valley had fallen into a chilling silence. But for the men of 7th Brigade, that silence was not peace, it was a warning. A warning that something far greater was about to unfold. Hidden in the mist, the Chinese watched, waited, and prepared for the storm to come. The silence after Zang hung heavy over the valley. Days passed, the enemy watched, and the men of 7th Brigade braced themselves for what lay ahead. By mid-October, the Himalayas revealed their deceptive beauty. Rivers turned aquamarine, forests glowed on the slopes. But in Nam Ka Chu, that beauty masked a cruel reality. As the third week of October arrived, nights grew merciless. The temperature falling below freezing, even at the river's lowest bend. The freezing nights grew heavier with each passing day. But nothing could prepare the men for what they saw on the 19th of October. That night, Major Gurdyal Singh stepped out of his bunker and froze. Across the Nam Ka Chu, the Thagla Ridge glowed with dozens of Chinese campfires. They weren't hiding anymore. They wanted to be seen. It was a show of arrogance and a chilling warning of what was to come. The night of the campfires left no doubt the storm was coming. But the ground itself gave little comfort. The Nam Ka Chu valley was narrow, choked with bamboo, pine, and rhododendron. Visibility rarely stretched beyond 90 meters. In this maze of ridges and shadows, the Rajput of 2nd Battalion faced the most exposed sector, stretched thin along fragile log bridges from Bridge 3 to Temporary Bridge, with no support linking them together. 4 kilometers of front line riddled with dangerous gaps. While the Rajputs stretched thin across the valley floor, the enemy held the heights. From their 3-tiered defenses on Thagla Ridge, the Chinese dominated every Indian position below. Mortars and medium machine guns Saturday 600 meters above the river, staring straight into the valley. Their firepower reached even Tsangdhar, where the rest of 7th Brigade was dug in. From the ridgeline, the Chinese could see and strike at will. Against the enemy's firepower, the men of 7th Brigade had almost nothing. No snow clothing, just 1 blanket each to fight the mountain cold. 4 mortars, but no ammunition. 2 grenades per soldier and little else. Even the artillery was crippled, only to 75mm guns in working order, with no forward radios to guide their fire. They were under-equipped, undersupplied, and dangerously overexposed. Major Gurdyal Singh was a soldier forged in fire. In 1948 at Nowshera, he had charged through barbed wire and bullets to wrest a post back from Pakistani raiders. Fear never broke him then. But here, in the frozen valley of Nam Ka Chu, even his seasoned eyes saw the truth. If the Chinese came down from Thagla, his men would be slaughtered where they lay. The odds were impossible. Yet Gurdyal Singh stood firm. For him, retreat was not just unthinkable, it was dishonor. That night, the valley froze at -5 degrees. In candlelit bunkers, men of Delta and Charlie companies huddled together, their rifles frosted and silent. Outside, Major Gurdyal Singh paced, staring at the Chinese fires beyond the river, knowing his men could fight, if only they were given the chance. Across Thagla Ridge, The enemy had been watching for 20 days, counting bunkers, marking gaps, and placing anti-aircraft guns to block any help from the skies. The trap was set, and 7th Brigade was already inside it. 5 regiments, more than 10,000 men, stood ready, backed by artillery and engineers. The Chinese commanders weighed 3 options of attack. In the end, Chairman Mao himself approved the boldest: a simultaneous frontal assault, flanking strikes, and night infiltration to seal every escape. It would not be a battle. It would be an operation to annihilate 7th Brigade. 155 Regiment, with part of 157, was tasked to smash into 2 Rajput and the Assam Rifles at Dhola. Others would seal off the Punjabis and Grenadiers. The trap was complete, every escape blocked. The orders were ruthless, the intent unmistakable. At dawn, they would eat up 7th Brigade. And so, in the frozen valley of Nam Ka Chu, the stage was set. For days, the Chinese studied, planned, and encircled, while 7th Brigade endured the cold, the shortages, and the crushing odds. By the night of 19th October, the trap was locked, and at dawn, history would witness a storm of fire and sacrifice. Thank you for being with us on this journey through Chapter 6, Part 1. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned, stay focused, till we meet again. Jai Hind.